Libra, how's it going? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in here to your mid-February 2023. And of course, before we start, I just want to mention if you guys are interested in personal services, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. Link will be down in the description below. Do remember though, guys, the only way you can get a personal reading or service with me is from my website and my website only. So I'm never going to reach out to you asking for money or asking to read for you. So always check my website if you want to get a personal reading. Nonetheless, though, here, Libra, how are we doing? Hope all is well. And let's have a look here at mid-February 2023. So what's going to be showing up here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-February 2023. What information do I got showing up here for the Libra gang? Let's go ahead and get started, guys, okay? Starting out here with the overall energy for you. We do have here a Three of Swords. Okay, definitely a bit of an intense energy showing up here at this time. Let's go ahead and get one Oracle card here to back up this Three of Swords. Let's take a look here and see what we have. And we have here Archangel Raphael. That is very suiting here for sure. Let's go ahead and talk about it, okay? First things first, Three of Swords coming in here. You know, this could be the card of heartbreak. This could be the card of pain. You know, it could represent separation right now between you and another person. But of course, if it's not resonating on the aspect of a love, you know, it very well likely could be representing some sort of pain or some sort of, you know, really separative, I guess that's the word that I was going to say, but basically it could represent separation right now between you and somebody else, and you could definitely be missing them. Now, taking a look here into the Oracle card for you, Archangel Raphael, it is the provider, or he is the provider of healing for the mind, body, and spirit. So with that being said, you could definitely consider praying here. For those of you that do practice, you know, any kind of religion or prayer, you could pray to Archangel Raphael for healing here of the mind, the body, and the spirit. So coming into mid-February right now, definitely starting off a little bit intense, but we'll take a look here and see what's going on as the reading continues to progress. So definitely could be some heartache showing up here. Let's go ahead and have a look at the current situation that you're dealing with. What's going to be the current situation here in mid-February for Libra? We have here the Six of Swords, moving on, Seven of Pentacles, and we have here the Ace of Wands. So you're trying to move forward, but you do feel like this is going to have to require patience, Seven of Pentacles, because it's not going to be an easy task or an easy journey to move on from a painful situation like that. You know, as I always tell people who watch my channel, there is absolutely no timestamp on healing, right? There isn't a predicted or set amount of time where somebody will specifically heal. At the end of the day, every person's going to be incredibly different. So there's no timestamp on healing. You know that it's going to take patience. You know it's going to take time, but you have to keep at it here with the Seven of Pentacles is what you're saying. It's like, if I really want to move on, if I really want to move forward, I have to make sure that I'm consistently doing everything I can to let go. And it might take some time, but I got to keep on keeping on throughout this journey. Absolutely. Tell me a little bit of information here about the Three of Swords. What kind of heartache is this energy that Libras are experiencing? Tell me about this Three of Swords. And what do we have here for you? We have here the Moon. It's a very emotional time. I can feel it too, guys. I don't know if you're noticing, but I am very empathetic. So at the end of the day, you know, when I do these readings, sometimes it can be very hard for me to ground myself through the energy that I'm feeling, because I can physically feel the type of energy that you're feeling. So coming into mid-February, it's a lot of emotion, but you're also pretty grounded. Like, I feel like you're very level-headed on how you're looking at the situation. It's not like you're emotionally all over the place where you feel like you're not in control of your emotions. You know, you can admit, I'm in a painful place, and that's okay. So you're very level-headed about it. You're very grounded. You're very understanding of the energy and the situation that you're going through. Okay. By the way, Meredith, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. I have these notifications that usually show up when I live stream, but they still show up when I pre-record videos for some reason. So I appreciate the subscribe here, Meredith. But yeah, I can definitely feel it, Libra. It's very intense. Let me ground myself, and let's go ahead and move forward here into today's reading. How to ground myself for a moment here for sure. So it's an emotional time. Okay. Taking a look here at that Three of Swords. Let's go ahead and see what's coming in for mid-February 2023. What's going to be coming in here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-February 2023. First card out, we have here the Five of Cups. Next card out is going to be the Four of Pentacles. And then lastly, we have here the Eight of Cups. So it's going to seem impossible at first here, Libra, to move on from a painful situation, because it's going to feel that it's all that's on your mind. It's all you can think about. It's all you can feel. So you're going to feel this way here throughout the second half of the month, but it is going to move you into an energy where I do believe you move forward, because we do have here the Eight of Cups, which is about walking away and walking towards the new. So I do feel like this emotion will pass. This intense period of pain will pass, but it will be present here for those of you that are dealing with a situation of heartbreak. I'm not going to bullshit you guys about that. Heartbreak sucks and it hurts. You know, whether or not this heartbreak came from a breakup in a relationship, maybe a romantic relationship's no longer present in your life, that could be the heartbreak you're experiencing. If it's not that, though, it very well likely could still be, you know, a friend broke your heart with maybe some words that your friend had said to you. Maybe somebody did something within your family sector that really hurt you and deeply wounded you. So you're in a place of deep wounds. And those deep wounds definitely have to be processed. And I don't think there's anything wrong with feeling your pain at this time, because as I always say to people as well, you know, the only way you're going to heal is if you feel. At the end of the day, feeling is healing. So you have to be willing to feel your feelings and emotions to be able to process them. And then once you process what you're feeling, your body knows what to do with the rest. Your body knows how to release it going forward. So we start off this second half of the month in a pretty rocky place, but hopefully we get some cool surprises coming in here for you. So we'll see as this reading continues on. So going forward here now, what can Libra expect throughout the rest of their mid-February 2023? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-February 2023, what can my Libra peeps expect at this time? We got here a 10 of Wands. We have here a 7 of Swords. We have a 2 of Cups. And we have here the Hangman. Oh boy. Okay. So I think that you're going to move more out of the energy of sadness and potentially more into the energy of like, I can't believe just how jaded, you know, this person made me. So it's almost like you're going to see this transformation of feeling. You're going to move into, at first, the energy of sadness. Then you might move into the energy of anger. Like, I can't believe this person screwed me over. Can't believe somebody would say something to me. Can't believe somebody would do this to me. So you're going to notice that energy shift. But at the same time, it's going to be incredibly healing for you, because you have to feel it, because there is anger that are behind, you know, the actions that somebody else has done to you here as well. So there is anger that manifests within you. And you know what? Like I said, feeling is healing, and it's one of those things that's a part of the process of moving forward. You kind of have to go through the different stages of grief, if you will, and I think that that's what you'll be experiencing here moving throughout the second half. Now, remember, the second half here is only 2 more weeks, right? So I know that 2 weeks can be a bit of a long time, but you're going to be able to get through this energy. You kind of just have to go through those stages of grief here, Libra, and at the end of the day, even though you might feel stuck on this connection with this person, do remember that the Hangman doesn't only represent the energy of being stuck. The Hangman's also a card that represents enlightenment. That's why his head is always glowing. So I do feel like you're going to start to come to terms here with a massive realization of some sorts about this connection. Tell me some information about this realization that Libra is going to be having. Tell me some insight here about this realization that Libra is going to be having in regards to the connection. And we have here the King of Cups. We have here the 6 of Pentacles. Maybe I'm meant for somebody else. At the end of the day, I think you're going to start to become very accepting of the fact that if this wasn't meant to be, something else is. Certainly. Absolutely. High Priestess card. And if I'm not meant to be with this person right now, then the universe here, Justice card, High Priestess, is guiding me to where I'm supposed to go next. And that's a very healthy way to look at it. And it's a very true way to look at it too, because I truly believe in rejection is God's protection. So whatever isn't meant for you will not be for you, and whatever is will be. So you'll find where you're supposed to go next. I know some Libras watching are like, damn, Ant, is there any good news in this reading? You know, is there anything coming in that's going to be positive? All right, let's get out of your painful situation here for now, and let's look elsewhere in the month, in the second half of the month, and see. By the way, looking at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Sun, so it doesn't mean that this whole second half of the month is going to be bland and blah and meh. I think there's going to be some good aspects to it too. But looking at the overall situation for sure, though, I do think healing is coming into play here, and you're kind of going through the different stages of grief. But you know what? Despite getting through those different stages of grief, you're going to come to terms with the fact of, if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. And I have to trust that the universe right now is taking me to exactly where I need to go, or to who I belong to be with. So it sucks. It hurts. It's going to be different stages of grief that you're going to go through, but you're going to be able to get through it because you're a tough cookie, and there's nothing here that you can't get through, okay? Is definitely something I want to mention. All right, let's get some other insight for Libra's month here for the second half of February. What else is going on here for Libra? Let's take a look here at some good news potentially coming in for Libra at this moment in time. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Hello. There could be a raise at work for some of you. Page of Wands showing up here and the Star card showing up here. Yep, I told you rejection's God's protection, because look at this. Page of Wands here, Star card here. You're going to have a little interest in a new person, and you're not going to think much of it, but it's going to become so much more than you can imagine. Okay, Page of Wands here to the Star. The Star here is alignment. It's wish fulfillment. You know, I truly believe the Star is one of those things where it's like, this is something that is meant to be. So, you know, little did you know, you're being guided right now to where your next step is supposed to be, whether it's your next friend, your next romantic lover, whether it's about your next big step in your career. You know, something here definitely brought you pain. It didn't work out. It hurt. But that's why I always say rejection's God's protection, because look, you are indeed being redirected. So Libra, taking a look here at the good news right now, I feel like you're going to meet your next path, whether that's a person, a career, etc. And you're not even going to know just how special and important this person or path is going to become in your life. You know, it's kind of like that beginning of something really big happening, but you have no idea. So there's a little bit of a surprise here coming up for you. The surprise isn't showing here in mid-February, because like in mid-February, you have no idea just how important somebody's about to become in your life, but you're going to start to notice it as the months go on. Okay, tell me a little more about the situation for Libra. Tell me a little more here about the surprise for Libra. And what do we have? Ooh, we got the Chariot, baby. Yep, it's going to be a surprise that is definitely in reference to your future. Someone here is going to be a part of your future, and there's going to be a beautiful opportunity manifesting in here between the two of you. Like I said, if it's not a physical person and this entire reading's been about your career, you know, this is definitely new career ways opening up for you, new doors in career opening up for you that are going to be really fantastic in terms of your future. So I just want to let you know, despite all the pain right now, there is good coming. And whether or not you believe that is totally up to you. But from what I'm seeing here in the tarot, I'm telling you, something good's on its way. And you're not going to notice it at first. It's going to start here in mid-February, but you're not going to see it. And it's only going to be until when the time progresses, when the time passes, and when you start to see how important this person or this situation becomes in your life, you're going to be like, wow, like back then when I first met this person, or back then when I first started this new job, like I never knew how important it would become to me, but look at how important it was. And you're going to be incredibly grateful that you crossed paths with this new situation. So I'm just throwing this out here for you, Libra. Don't get discouraged yet. Don't get discouraged ever, right? Because I always believe that no matter what, we're being guided to where we need to go. And I know some people might not be particularly happy with this kind of reading, but you know, this is the situation that I'm seeing, and things are going to improve here for you. And I'm not going to sit there and bullshit you and tell you that they're improving for you if they're not, because this is what I see coming through in the cards. So, you know, there's something on its way. Even if you can't feel it yet, even if you don't notice it yet. And why would you feel it? Why would you notice it if you're caught up in all this pain, right? So it's understandable that you're feeling the way you feel. And I want you to know that at this moment in time, if you're going through different stages of grief, continue to go through those stages of grief until you feel like you're actually starting to heal. As mentioned as well, you know, you can definitely pray here to Archangel Raphael, especially for healing for the mind, body, and spirit. So just throwing that out there. It could be a really, really good angel here to heal, or an angel here to pray to for healing, okay? But nonetheless, though, yep, new beginning is already on its way to you, and you don't even realize it or know it yet. I like it, Libra. Personally, I like it, okay? But I know sometimes when people see readings like this, they're like, well, there's no good news. This is the good news to me, okay? All right, Libra, moving on forward here for you. Let's have a look and see what the universe has in store for you in regards to advice. Is there any advice coming in here for Libra from the universe for mid-February? We have here the Queen of Swords. Don't be afraid right now to kind of cut everybody off and do your own thing. Don't be afraid to be alone right now. Being alone will probably be much better than being around other people, because being around other people might still make you feel alone anyways. So it's like you might as well be by yourself and focus on your healing, and not allow other people to kind of be too much in your business, or not allow other people to kind of be, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I feel like Libra, you kind of don't like people feeling bad for you, if you will, or you don't like people giving you pity, if you will. And it's almost like if people know the situation you're going through, maybe they'll come through with that kind of energy, and you're like, yep, I don't want that. So the universe says, like, if you don't want people telling you that they're sorry for what you're going through, or like kind of in your business, it's probably best at this time of healing to just be in your own energy, to kind of do you. All right, moving on forward from that, what other advice does the universe have here for Libra? And we have here the Five of Wands, followed up here with the Death card. Yeah, everything you're feeling right now is going to change. Just know that these feelings of intense pain and deep emotion are temporary. They're not something that's going to be here forever. So the moment might suck, but know that the future's bright. is what the universe is saying. And that's what the reading here is showing, right? The reading here is like, listen, the moment sucks, but if it wasn't meant to be, it's not going to stay that way. You know, if it wasn't meant to be, it's not going to be. But whatever is meant to be will still come in here for you. And I do see that new beginning manifesting here shortly. You know, you're not going to notice it yet. You're not going to see it yet, but as the months pass by, something's gonna explode. That's the prediction I have here for you. Like, something's about to transform for you, Libra, and you don't know it yet, but it's gonna be really freaking awesome. If it's a relationship, it's gonna be beautiful. If it's a career, it's gonna be fucking crazy how amazing this career aligns with you. You're gonna see big changes, you know? So there's something big happening here and shifting here for you for sure. So universe is saying, like, I know right now things suck. Five of Wands, Death card. And I know you don't understand why I'm redirecting you, but I promise you what you're feeling is temporary. You will feel a lot better shortly, okay? So don't feel like you're always going to feel this way. Things are definitely going to change. All right, before we move to the outcome, let me get one more oracle card for Libra. One more oracle card for Libra regarding advice from the universe. Let's take a look here and see what we have. And what do we got? We have here Owl. The Owl here says, follow your intuition. So Libra, don't be afraid here at this time to follow your intuition. Let it be used as a guide, okay? I truly believe that if you listen to your intuitive abilities right now, if you listen to your intuition, it's going to guide you down a very nice path. Some of you here might be feeling like something big was going to be coming in previously before this breakup happened or this painful event happened. Like, you might have had a feeling a few months ago that something big was going to come into your life, but you couldn't quite place what it is just yet. I think that this is the start of it. Remember, when the tower comes in our lives, things have to be broken down first. The tower has to fall first before you can rebuild a solid structure. You know, that old tower that was barely hanging and it would have gotten knocked out by a gust of wind, that wasn't a good thing to keep in your life. You'd want to build a really solid structure. So the universe sometimes has to break away what isn't serving anymore to get us to where we're in a situation with something that does serve us. So always remember that, okay? So with that being said, Libra, that's what I have in terms of advice. Let's close out this reading here with the overall outcome. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Libra throughout mid-February 2023? And what do we have? We have here the Tower. I was just talking about it. Here it comes. Absolutely. So with the Tower card coming out here for you, same thing that I said, right? Sometimes things need to be broken down so something better can be rebuilt. You know, think of those old structures. You know, sometimes you see the construction people demoing them, you know, getting those structures done because they're not up to code anymore. It wouldn't be safe for anybody to be walking in those structures or even be near them, you know? So why would you keep something up that's so unstable? Why would you keep something in your life that's so unstable when you can build something that provides so much more stability and abundance? So that's where the Tower comes into play here for you. So I know it might feel like the world is crashing down on you right now. Been there way too many times myself in my life. I know it might feel like nothing is going your way, and it hurts. It fucking hurts, and I know it does. But hold on there, Libra, okay? Just push through it. Do what you need to do to heal. Do what you need to do to better yourself. But know that something beautiful and amazing is coming to you because you deserve that in your life, okay? All right, Libras, I love you very much. Thank you for tuning in. I do hope that this reading here was helpful to anybody who needed to hear it. I know it might not be the reading everybody wanted to hear, but at the end of the day, sometimes these are the things that we need to hear overall, especially if it is a resonating story. So have a lovely and amazing rest of your mid-February. I look forward to your next video. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new here and you're interested in subscribing to the channel, definitely feel free to do so. I'd be more happy to welcome you into the soul family. And I also want to mention once again, if you're interested in a personal reading or service, check my website. And if you are interested, definitely feel free to go check it out, okay? All right, Libra, have a great rest of your mid-February, and I will see you guys later. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.